Oh my God. Okay, so who have I served so far on Mario Kart? Well, I am officially undefeated on my entire tour because I would bring out somebody every single show, and I did like 30 something shows, and I'm completely undefeated. So who have I served? Everybody and their baby mama's mama. A worthy opponent to challenge? Drake. You tell Drake that he don't want it in Mario Kart. Come on, Champagne Poppy. Let's go, dog. Straight up. I'll be Toad. You can be, whatever. And yeah, it's game over. What's up, guys? It's Logic here with MONTREALITY. Again! Like 6 years later or something crazy. Wow, if Drake is actually watching this video right now, I just wanna say thank you, man. So many rappers out here, they fucking, and I'm gonna be real, they just, they wanna act however, act too cool or this or that, or wanna, use somebody just to get over and this and that. And you've been, really nice to me so far, and I just appreciate the love. So I wanna thank you for paving the way for me, man, because now I'm paving the way for, youngins under me, and it's just really crazy. And your music has taught me so much. And when I thought I just needed to be this rapper, just rapping all the time, you said, nah, you can rap and you can spit those bars and you can sing and you can be yourself. And so honestly, I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to say this, dude. If you see this, Drake, thank you for paving the way for me to be the best me that I can be. Appreciate that. The law of attraction, to me, is a very real thing. You speak it into existence, you say it, and then you do it. It's like the secret to success, or whatever the case may be. I think truly and utterly, the people who fail in life at the things that they want to do, they always give a reason or an excuse to why they can't do it. I would, but, or I want to, but I can't because, and there's always this, like, at the end of the day, you have to do it. I came from nothing. I came from Section 8 household, welfare, food stamps, drug-addicted parents, nothing. And I'm here today talking to you, and I have so much more to go and so much more to do, but I can like look in the mirror and say like, I've made it, whatever the hell that means, you know what I mean? And I did it because I said I was gonna do it, and I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm gonna act, I'm gonna write novels and books and movies, and I'm gonna do my best to be the best husband and father I can be, and so there's so much more, but I'm gonna do it. And I think that's what it really comes down to. Oh man, the realest shit I ever wrote? See, it depends, dog, because so much has happened since then. Like, I've written a lot of stuff. Like, I've written about myself, I've written about experiences. I don't even know if it's underrated. I think it really is appreciated. But I think, like, so obviously you have the success of 1-800. So a lot of people, they know that song. I mean, just like any hit song, it's like, oh, yeah, I know that song, that guy, whatever. But for the people who really do appreciate all the music, I think my favorite is probably Anxiety, where I'm rapping from the perspective of anxiety. I'm gonna get up in your mind right now, make you feel like dying right now. I had to make a decision to get in them like an incision, because I'm gonna hit them and get a living. They wonder what I'm giving, I'm a never giving. I gotta let everybody know I'm in their mind right now. I think my verse on anxiety meant so much to me, because not only was I scared to write it, because who wants to admit these things, I did it, I faced that obstacle, and it actually helped me heal by discussing my own problems and issues. So I'd have to say it's probably that one. I don't really think when it comes to like generation, that's crazy. Yeah, I am in the middle, because I had such a reverence and a love and respect for all my predecessors and the people who came before me, that I love and even include in my music. And I also love like the future and all these, younger rappers who are just having a good time and having fun. I think, yeah, that disconnect can also come off as rude, but I think it is what it is. If you have a 19-year-old rapper, 18-year-old rapper, it's like, sure, they're immature. There's a lot of things that they have yet to learn in life, and certain levels of respect might be that, whatever. So if they're like, fuck so-and-so, this is where it's at right now, it's like, whatever, it's cool, they're young. And I'm sure even all the old heads, when they were young, said a bunch of shit. They could have talked about rock music or been like, fuck that. So it's kind of a cycle. But you know what? That's not really my fight. I'm just gonna do my best to be the best I can be. Me and Joey Badass played each other our albums like 6 months before they both even came out. And there were so many things that interconnect and tie together. And I just noticed that he's such an incredible dude. He's really kind. He's like a sweet person, but he'll kick your ass if you try to disrespect him. He's an incredible talent. And I mean, he's like the future. Like, he is what hip hop is. And I was like, hey man, you want to hit the road together and have some fun? And he agreed, and we had a blast. And that's why we toured together, and I can't wait to make music together. To the person who's watching me right now, which is kind of weird to know that I could reach that many people, who is depressed or who doesn't feel like going, or feels like whatever they're going through could just be the biggest reason in the world not to be here, and that they think that not existing rather than existing in the pain and torment and depression and anxiety or whatever aspect of their life that they are living in would be easier, would be a better way out. I can promise you that it's not. And it actually doesn't matter if you're 14 or you're 27 or you're 35 or you're 59. You know, you're never too old to like not do it. Like, it's a real thing. I think your life is extremely important. And I think that we all have hard times. We have dark times, and I've been in them, you know, even right now. Like, I'm smiling and I'm, you know, everything's great, but like, I have issues, I have problems, you know, and there's things that I go through every single day where I try to balance myself. Like, this is great, lights, cameras, action, but like, I do this all the time. I meet 1 million people, I shake 1 million hands, I do this. I always got to be on, I always got to be the guy, I always got to give advice, I always got to this. And you know what? I'm not fucking perfect. And sometimes I feel like giving up. And I know, however, that at my darkest and lowest points, I have actually overcame because I continued to persevere. And the crazy thing is what you don't know and what you don't realize is how happy you will be, but you just can't see it yet. And I've been there, and I hope that you hear this, understand this, and even if you can't truly comprehend it in this moment, just keep kicking ass and make sure you find and are doing what you love. Because that's a big part of why you feel where you are right now. You know, you need to get rid of or escape any negativity, stay positive, and just keep shooting for that goal of happiness. What's up, guys? It's Logic here with MONTREALITY, and they're the best ever.
MONTREALITY Show.
Some time goes and he's just getting more drunk, and then he looks across the bar and he sees a leprechaun. And so he goes up to the leprechaun and he goes, "Are you a leprechaun, man?" And the leprechaun goes, "Why, yes, lad, I am a leprechaun." And he goes, "Oh, that means you can grant me a wish, right?" And he's like, "Yes, whatever you want, boyo." And he's like,